go anywhere. There's like these cobwebs on me. It feels like it's your hair that's landed on you because I'm not in jumpers all the time. So landing on my skin, it's that frustrating feeling you don't really want to be involved in. So what's happened today? Interesting things. So I had to go up to town to drop in some blood work for the girls, the black girls, and not the. And so here's Granny B over at the house. Had a new vet come out today. Lovely guy, mobile guy. Really open to what we're doing here, which is lovely. So looking forward to working with him going forward. His name's Gus. If you need a vet, sing out if you're near me. He's mobile. His car will drive. His car can travel. Since we've taken bloods from them. And why, you ask, are we taking bloods? Well, last time they were in, these two girls have cost me $3.5K each. Been down with a thing called pyometra, which is when your uterus, it's an infection. Now, they're not young spring chickens, they're COVID babies. I've never bred from them because I'm not a big breeder. But when we were fixing their pyo, and they came through it beautifully because it was an open pyo, so I could see the discharge and I could jump on it and react to it. A lot of people don't. They're looking for, and if it's a pyo, you don't see anything at all. Closed pyos are worse because they can kill your dog from sepsis pretty quickly. So anyway, took the bloods, well, and he's got a bit worse, and just wondering, maybe I have their season. So when bitches go into season, they bleed, and often you can see by looking at the vulva if there's any blood in there. I checkmated him over the weekend. So Gart said, think she's gone past that stage, think she's getting close to ovulation. Well, got the result back this afternoon, didn't I? So I drove the bloods into town, and yes, she is getting closer to ovulation than anybody anticipated, but that's okay. That's where it's really important to follow your gut. If you know your dogs, you know what you're doing, you follow your gut. That's what I did, and I'm glad I did. No guarantees anything will happen from here on in, but the vet has said because of the pyometra, we need to mate them this season, or we need to spay them. Now, there's very few Newfoundland dog breeders in New Zealand, so very few lines around, and I have semen that I can put to these girls. And I'm very, very, very fortunate in being given some semen from another person, from a dog I admired from many years ago. So seriously considering which semen I use, because it may be that nothing eventuates, and that's what happens when you do semen. You have frozen semen, fresh semen, any semen, any pregnancy with dogs. They don't always do everything perfectly. So we'll just see what happens, but I'll keep you informed and let you know what's happening. Feel free to comment if you're not keen. Feel free to scroll away. We're not going through the yards today because Chevy, Safi and Co are in this paddock. Now, I got the knicker when I got home. There it is again. What are you saying, Saf? You're telling everybody that you need a new paddock, and I'm telling you, you've got a couple of calories there that doesn't make me want to move you into a new paddock. Yes, hello. And the weight you've put on this August. Hey, not so good. Look at this long mane. It was great for keeping the sun out of your eyes, but maybe we need to trim it for winter. What do you reckon? Hey, puppy. Hey, pups. So there's Chevy, Sapphire. There's Opal doing her thing. She loves sniffering. And Bryn. So, yep. Another reason I stayed in town for a bit longer was, you may or may not have seen some clips. We're doing the kennels up. So that's what I've been doing. I've got a video coming out Then I figured out how to do it on insulating the left-hand wall of the kennels over the weekend. So that was our big job over the weekend. It's a 3-day weekend here in New Zealand, celebrating Anzac Day. Well, not really celebration, it's more a remembrance of the fallen soldiers from World War I and II who gave their lives so that we can be here where we are today doing what we're doing. So yeah, no, I'm not going through that gate, Poppy, keep going. I'm going through the other gate. Come on, let's go. That's 2 gates to open. This gate up here is 1 gate to open. So yeah. So anyway, I stayed in Auckland a little bit longer than I should have, perhaps, because the traffic was a bit miserable on the way back. And checked out IKEA. And I think I've come up with a couple of sets of drawers and some cupboards for the kennels to put all the first aid type, what you call veterinary supplies. Anybody that owns dogs keeps things like chlorhexidine, iodine, bandages, wrap, tape, syringes, anti-diarrhea medication, all the bits and pieces you keep that you can purchase over the counter for your pets, basically. So I'm going to set those up in the kennel at some point. Haven't bought them. Still need to go and measure because 2 of them come with lights. So I need to go and work out the electrical side of it first before I do that. But happy to show you once they're in. With the glass shelves. I think they'll look very, very professional. As long as they don't fall off the wall. The whole idea is having them on the wall so that they don't get knocked off. And they don't get sprayed. And they don't become wet. Apron. I've got a charge through. Oh, what are you thinking? You thinking another paddock, are you? I might walk down and let you out through the yards. That's what I might do. Yes. We'll see what the water's like. Hey? Oh. You're back very slowly, the 2 of you, aren't you? What are you doing around there? Oh, Opal's back too. Did you not get your rabbit? Hey? You want me to itchy bum? I know. I know that itchy bum look. Yes. Itchy bum. Right. Neighbours at home, you can hear the dogs in the background, or you may not be able to. So the plan is to wander over here, see if I can encourage these guys to go out into the front paddock where they've got that whole paddock that we'll walk around because there's water in there. Water in this trough. I won't do that because they are eating a little bit much at the moment and we need to control what they're eating because Chevy has had laminitis in the past. There you go. Sniffering. Doing all his sniffering. Bradley's not impressed. He's walking at not a very fast pace. I was going to check on the water. Poppy, is there any water in there? If there's no water in there, they're not that impressed. But that's okay. Pop down here and they follow me. You follow me? I've got 2 following me. I'll flip this so you can see them following me. Okay, not very good. No. Oh, are you sniffing? Are you saying hello to everybody? You're on camera, did you know that, Seth? You're going to be a star one day. Just not today. There we go. Turn it back. And Chevy coming up the rear. No, the brown because of the air powers. And the sorry if I haven't seen you before or said anything before. It's just come up. Oh, can you listen to this? This is one of my favourite sounds. Can you hear the dogs rustling through the leaves? Don't know if you can hear that. Oh, you definitely know a Kiwi farmer, Kiwi person. They always have the red bands. Probably some of the best gumboots are around. Skellerup loves them. We love them. And they're very reasonably priced, generally speaking, although they did take a big price hike this year when I went to get some new ones. And I'll wear them to the death. They have to be leaky and horrible before I give them up. Yeah, so So if you're the person that said hello, lounge cow again, very good to see you. Thank you very much for saying hi. I'm not brilliant on YouTube. I've got a lot to learn. I'm slowly getting there. Very slowly trying. I put some videos gravy, making our gravy in the factory, and have only just figured out how to get them from draft to live. So you might see some of those videos either a little bit old, but they're up there so you can see what we do. It's Opal, the Clumber Spaniel. The Clumber Spaniel originates from England, and prior to that, France. Now, the story that I understand is that they were rescued from the French wars or royalty, taken to Lord Clumber, where he sat down and went, let's save this lovely breed of dog. And so if you go to Northumberland and you ever go to Lord Clumber's castle, some days you'll see a Clumber being walked around the park. I'm pretty sure they don't own a Clumber there at the moment, but often the Clumber Spaniel Club in the UK will take them all for a walk over there, and they're a rare breed. They're actually the same breed that won Crufts, and there was a lot of hoo-ha about that. But this is what happens in the show ring. So we've got Poppy at the back there, and Bryn at the front, and we're just heading back towards the house. Looks a lot lighter on camera. We've moved the horses, and we just looked at the trees. And if you look at the trees today, so the sun comes from over here all the way around here, and that's our, well, it's no water in there, you two. Not even Opal went in there. It's not very nice water. Oh, actually, no, that's a fresh topped up one. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's a fresh topped up one. Yeah, I think the little breed might go in there. Look at her checking out. Oh, you're in the water. Oh, you're in the water. I'm going to the water. Yep, look at her. It's bad enough you guys go in the pool when you get back up to the house. They're saying that our magpies live in this paddock. They come and teach their children to feed themselves, and it's quite funny to watch them. And we'll be sitting here at the table watching them. It's really quite fun. Yeah, so there we are. We've done our evening walk. Oh, I'll take you over. I definitely know there'll be leaves in the pool. There. Hello. That's Brynley. I can tell by the tail in this darkness. Yeah, it's Brynley. I can tell by the tail in this darkness. You coming for a swim, Bryn? You coming for a swim, Bryn? Here's a stick for you. Lovely people that come to the park leave the discs. In fact, I haven't seen them this year, so I hope they're all okay. I know they've got older family members, and it's been a rough year for some people. Here we go. Okay. Poppy, are you going to get it? Oh my goodness. And then you're going to want to come inside all wet, aren't you? And then you're going to want to come inside all wet, aren't you?